What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Big News of the Week. Um, Once again, Big Mike couldn't make it today. I don't know what he's been up to. I actually haven't seen Big Mike in a couple of weeks. Uh,
So before any of this nonsense goes on, here's a picture of me, Jack, and my cousin on Sunday. Jack, I have no idea what you're talking about, but guys, enjoy the rest of the video.
so back to Big News of the Week. Talking about Fight Night, UFC Fight Night that happened over the weekend. Probably the knockout of the year. Yuri Prochaska, Dominic Reyes, man. Yuri Prochaska with one of the nastiest elbow that you can possibly think of. You know, Dominic Reyes has had his fair of bad luck recently. You know, he lost to John Jones for the title match, and then he lost to Jan Blachowicz. And that knockout was not good for Dominic Reyes. Jan Blachowicz just completely destroyed Dominic Reyes. I think it was a second round knockout. And then this past weekend with the elbow to the face, this is probably knockout of the year, one of the nastiest knockouts you can possibly find. Just utter craziness. The New York Giants, man. The New York Giants had a pretty solid draft, in my opinion. You know, in the first round, they drafted a wide receiver from Florida, Cardanius Tooney. I might have pronounced that wrong. Wide receiver, pretty explosive guy, speedy guy. Pretty much can do everything. Punt return, kick return, obviously catch. You know, be a running back for us. You know, the Giants also had a pretty solid offseason. They signed Adoree Jackson, cornerback from the Tennessee Titans. Obviously, also a big signing was Kenny Galladay from the Detroit Lions. So that's a big help for our young quarterback Daniel Jones. You know, and you know on paper, you know the Giants' offense looks solid. You know, obviously the comeback of Saquon Barkley. Obviously, when he's healthy, he's one of the best running backs in the league. Also, we got Evan Ingram. You know, who's also had his fair shares of growing pains, but he's also very dynamic. He's if it isn't for his drop balls, sometimes he drops the catches. Sometimes he'll probably be the one of the best tight ends in the league. So Kyle Rudolph would provide some veteran leadership for Evan Ingram in that tight end room. We signed him from Minnesota Vikings. You know, actually, Kyle Rudolph has one of the best hands for a tight end in the league. He has not fumbled the ball, has not dropped the ball. You know, yeah, he has occasions like one drop per season, or he's had like zero fumbles like the last 5 years, which is tremendous for Evan Ingram. Can be someone he can be mentored by. And obviously, the wide receiver room is a huge upgrade. Obviously, I just said Kenny Galladay, one of the big time wide receivers. You know, last season he had a hip injury, so hopefully this season he's healthy for us. Obviously, we have Sterling Shepard, we have Darius Slayton, we signed John Ross this past season, and now with Cardanius Tooney, so pretty solid core. Obviously, now it's all in Daniel Jones' hands. I'm really hoping the Giants finally do good because they haven't really been doing well the last couple of years. You know, I think the last time they made it to the playoffs was 2016 or 17, where they lost in the wild card game to Aaron Rodgers. I think the score was like 38-13. And then the last time before that, we were in the Super Bowl in 2011. So we've pretty much haven't done anything the last decade. We've been pretty much garbage, bottom of the league. But, you know, Dave Gettleman, our GM, has made some nice moves offensively, defensively. So hopefully, you know, last year, I did see some improvement in our defense. Our defense down the stretch played very well. So hopefully, they'll continue that into the regular season. But the big step is for the offense. The offense was basically dead last in everything last season. So hopefully with these additions and, now with an actual offseason, the Giants will actually do good this season. So I'm really praying for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Enjoy.